pussies. Who's having a grumps? Hello, babies. Good morning, guys. How's everybody today? Hi. Oh, sorry, babies. Hi, babies. Oh, there's Murph. Hi, Murph. Hi. How's everybody doing today? You guys doing good? Here's making me crazy today, so don't mind that. Hi, good morning. Hi, all right. Doing good. Lynette and I are finally feeling like we're getting caught up a little bit from the past couple weeks. So, hey, it's okay, babe. Murph, it's all right. It's okay, my love. It's okay. It's okay. We're finally feeling like we're getting caught up, which is awesome. We're so excited to feel like we're actually making progress. So, let's get to it. I have some updates for you guys. And I'm going to start with something really cool that happened this week. And I am so stoked on it. I cannot believe how cool this is. So this week I was reached out by someone at Nestle, like Nestle Quick Mix, like Nestle chocolate. I was reached out by someone at Nestle. Her name's Liz. And they happen to have a bunch of party mix, apparently, and I had to do some research on this. I didn't even know, but Nestle is like a letter, they own a whole bunch of different companies, and one of them is, I think it was Prine. So I was gotten a hold of by Nestle in Virginia. Yeah, they own cat food. I didn't know that. I learned something new this week. So I was reached out by Liz at Nestle, and they happen to have a bunch of party mix snackers, or some snackers for cats. And they were donating them to rescues all around. And her mom, Vicky, was like, keeps her updated on our rescue here, and she watches here. So because of them, they are donating us some snackers that should arrive today. I don't know how many. I don't care how many. I am so excited. How neat is that? I was just tickled pink that someone in Virginia would reach out to us to give us some snackers. And we go through snackers a lot. So big, huge thanks to Nestle and Liz, who's at Nestle, and Vicky, who talks to her daughter, Liz. So, that's just amazing. I am so tickled. So thank you, Nestle, Liz, and Mom Vicky, who told us about here. They should be showing up today. I thought that was about the coolest thing. They're all the way in Virginia. How nice of them to think of us when, we're all the way over here in little Ohio. So big thanks to Vicky, Liz, and Nestle for doing that. That'll just be, I'm so excited. So big, huge thank you to them. I cannot wait to see them come up and just know that they came from someone caring all the way in Virginia. That was so neat. I know. So I couldn't wait to tell you that. I've been like sitting on that for a few days now, and I'm like, I was bursting, and I just wanted to tell you guys. Yes, I know the factory in Indy. Yes, because they have the Nestle bunny out front. Yep. Yeah, I thought that was so cool. So that was something really awesome that happened this week, and I'm like, man, we're coming off of Kitty Christmas, and then we have this too. Like, what an amazing thing. So I wanted to give a shout out to them and say thank you guys very, very much for thinking of us and sending us some snackers, because while we have a lot right now, we will never have enough, ever, according to Dagda especially. Dagda's very confident we're going to run out. Always. He loves snackers. So thanks, guys. So that was something really, really cool. So I wanted to go over that and give a big, huge thank you. We're still coming off of Kitty Christmas craziness. I cannot tell you how much that surprised me, and how much I just am completely blown away at how well that went. I just can't get over it. It went way better than I thought it would. So I'm so grateful for it. I just put out the blog yesterday, so I have some numbers in there, but some of the quick numbers was we've gotten over 5,000 cans of food. I don't think I put this in the blog, but we got over like 350 containers of snackers. We got lots of baby food, lots of everything. And so our coffers are full, and it just feels so good to see them and know that they're nice and cushy and full. Our donations have actually gone up. So there's a few more that I didn't even include. Everybody okay? They just knocked the bed down. Oh, you okay? It's okay, October. Oh, yeah. You okay? Yeah. October. Hello from Uruguay. Wow. Wow. So our financial donations for Kitty Christmas have gone up as well. We are now sitting at $17,077.36. Yes, he was limping. I just saw him right now. He zigged when he should have been zagging. So, are you talking this cat right here? He's it's actually like a brown gray tiger and white. That's Doratio. So let me run down those really quick and give a big thanks to all the donators that have come after. And this was after Kitty Christmas. So I already read the ones that had come on the chain during Kitty Christmas. But after Kitty Christmas, we have, ready? Napa, Cindy W., Elizabeth R., Susan K., Susie M., Anna K., Terry/TW Kitty, Linda S., Sue and Bev, Yasmin B., Darla W., Kubu and Desi, which is Joe 603, Michael C., Diane H., Michelle H., Elizabeth S., Ron and Jeff, Patrick, Miss Boomer, Taz, Seymour, Ethel Wings, Miguel P., Nick A., Woos, Minetti, Lori A., Nusima, Jabber, Magdalena, Courtney T., Angelina and Cindy, Lorraine and Jessica, Judith M., Tom C., Emily R., Ken and Vicky G., Carl and Sandy, Diane D., Valerie G., Sarah and John G., Jessica H., Juani, Tammy W., Nicole P., Harry G., Sandra H., and Sidewinder. Whew. That was a lot. So those were just financial donors that had come like kind of after Kitty Christmas or like right before Kitty Christmas, but did not get added into the total. So massive thank you to all of you guys. You guys are so wonderful. Everything seems nice and cushy and full right now, so I'm so grateful. Thank you. Yes, many familiar names, lots of new names. It's so wonderful. You guys are just great. I did have a couple things that I had forgot during, or I didn't forget per se, I guess, but that were in the boxes, but had gotten a little, it was kind of crazy that day. So I would really like to say thank you to those people too that didn't get acknowledged from one way or another during Kitty Christmas. So I am so sorry, but it was a little crazy that day. But I want to say thank you to Kathy R., who sent in 2 bags of Royal Canin Mama and Baby Cat, which the babies love. Well, let's be honest, the babies and all adults love too. They love that. Jeanette B., who had sent in 3 16-pound Purina One dry chicken, salmon, and kitten bag food. From Ace Wonder, who sent in Party Mix, Temptations, Fancy Feast, Creamy Delights, and Little Soups. And Mike P., who sent in 3 cases of Fancy Feast poultry and beef. So big thank you to you guys. Sorry it was a little crazy in here, but I knew if I didn't miss something, then I would have done something wrong. If that makes sense. So big thank you to all of you guys. You guys are just wonderful. Oh my gosh. Look, guys, there's Elizabeth from Nestle. Hi, Elizabeth. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, we're so grateful to you and Nestle and your mom for thinking of us. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see it. Oh my goodness. Good morning from Indonesia. Oh no. Oh shoot. Elizabeth, it'll be recorded so you can go back. I think that is just the neatest thing. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Jabber. Now we must all go out and try celebrate and buy a Nestle product to thank them. I know, yeah, Jabber. I'm like, ooh, it's been a long time since I've had the Nestle Quick Mix. I have to go out and buy some now. So, yeah, big thanks. I'm so glad you jumped in there, Liz. Thank you. Should arrive this afternoon. I'm so excited. It's so nice that you guys did that. So I just found out that Nestle owns Purina, because I was like, how did Nestle get cat treats? I didn't even think of that. And so when I searched it, I found that out, and I was like, I'll be darned. So not hard to buy a Nestle product. That's true, Ryan. Yeah. So yeah, I guess when you look at it like that, we support Nestle every day, I suppose, with all the Purina stuff we go through. That's Mittens. That's Mittens. She wants to go in, and then she wants to come out. So she'll be fine. I'll let her out in a second. So yeah, so big huge thanks. Oh hey, there's Cindy. Would you please let Mittens in from the welcome room?
Oh, come on. Hello.
Hi, Mittens. She always wants to go out there, and then she's like, wait, I want to come back in.
Of course.
Cats. They're full of it. So, Cindy, did you hear my update about Nestle sending snackers?
Nestle, the candy company?
Yes.
No, I did not.
I got an email earlier this week from Liz, who is on right now. Big thanks to Liz. That they had like an overstock of party mix snackers because Nestle owns Purina.
Huh?
Or they're like in the same family, something like that.
Good to know.
And her mom, Vicky, from my understanding, watches the cam. So, they were sending out all these extra snackers to different shelters and stuff,
Wow.
and she reached out to us.
We got snackers.
I know.
We always could use snackers.
That's what I said. I said, even though we have a full shelf right now of snackers, we will always use them.
It's usually 80% goes to
Peacocks. Oh, I thought you were going to say peacocks.
And 20% goes to the others.
That's true. Dagda's like, I'm saved.
It's an even split.
How about doing a kiddie vacation drive in summer? That might be a good idea. So how's Karen and all the babies? Wild. They are wild. Yesterday we had, so be on the lookout for those. They're coming, I think UPS, I believe.
Do you know when?
No, just today.
Okay.
So let's see who it was. Karen, Elmer, Pouch and Pocket went up and had their spays and neuters yesterday, so they all did well. They came back and were absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Someone needed to tell them that they had surgery. Oh, that's Acorn and I think it's Charlie. Acorn and Charlie, WrestleMania. Charlie has no clue. He's like, he thinks he's just one of them. He just thinks he's one of them in the center. I love it. Those kittens just had surgery yesterday. Yeah. They do not know the difference. How you doing, October? You doing okay? October fell off the bed in here, and I saw him. It was a gentle fall, if you can say that, but he seems like he's doing good. I love that, Lauren. Thank you. Oh, that would be amazing. I know. I'm like, statistically, one of us out there has to win the lottery, right? Okay, so let's see here. We did that. Buckeye's wound is finally seeming smaller. It's not crazy. It's not like closed up or anything yet, but it was originally, like I said, I should say originally, most recently, it was as small as 3 inches by 3.5 inches. It's now down to 2.5 inches by 3 inches. So we've gone in about a 1/2 inch. Not crazy, but I will take it. I'll wait forever if we just need to have this little tiny. Oh, hello. Who are you? Are you Pouch or Pocket? Oh, you're goopy eyed. Oh, you little kittens. I think this is Pouch I've got on my lap. So we're finally starting to see progress. We had been seeing a little bit of time over time, the granulation coming over top. So you can actually kind of see it happening. So we've been seeing that over time, but the wound remained the same size. But now we're finally getting some progress on it. So thank goodness. Jeez Louise. I'm like, if I have to wait for 1/4 of an inch every week, I'll do it just as long as we can finally get some sort of progress. So I'm very happy about that. Vincent is doing wonderful. He is on day 3. Or I'm sorry. Scratch that. He's on almost day 30. He gets his blood work on Monday, which is day 30. He is just doing absolutely stupendous, wonderful, just all around amazing. So yeah, scratch that. Yep. I was like, day 3 doesn't sound right. Day 30 of his treatment, and he's just being the best boy. He's being the best patient. He's happy. Still loves those snackers like you can't imagine. He goes through one of the little kitten snacker packs probably every 2 days or so. He's 90% snacker at this point, but he's gaining lots of weight, doing very, very well. So I'm happy with that. The next thing, very happy with Vincent. He's being such a good little trooper. The next thing, as you guys know, is Shakespeare's return. Shakespeare was adopted out on Friday, and he was returned on Thursday? It was Thursday or Wednesday. So let me answer a couple of these here real quick. What happened to Buckeye? We don't know. Tarzan, Buckeye just came in with a horrible wound on his back that was, I think, approximately 4 by 5 at the time when he arrived in, and we've just been working on getting it closed. So slowly but surely it is closing. So Shakespeare being adopted out, he was adopted out to a family that had one dog. The dog it's a really good dog, so don't think that anything about the doggy. I think it just scared Shakespeare more than I thought it would. I'm really surprised. I thought he would be better than what it was. But it was very scary to him having a dog, and he just didn't seem overall happy. And Ruby made the ultimate sacrifice for him and put his needs first and brought him back to where he is happy. So he is here. He's just Shakespeare. He's happy. The day he came back, he was on his wheel within a half hour, if that. He's very happy. Yeah, and we've been kind of talking about trying to see if we can find a dog to keep here. We'll see, but he's happy. Right now, someone mentioned earlier, I think that they hadn't seen him. So prior to him being adopted, him and Otter often like to take naps during the day in the welcome room here. And he's there right now, just having a wonderful little snooze and just as happy as can be. So, I'm sad for him. You're right, Jabber. I think that same thing. When I actually spoke to Jackie, and she said that sounds exactly like Kiara, how Kiara was. She just, it was a great home. There was nothing wrong with it. It was perfect. Very kind people. If she came and said I want to adopt again, I would absolutely adopt her. So it was nothing an issue with the home. He just wanted home, or he just wanted here, his home. So, yeah. So yeah, Spiker and Marilyn. So he is a showman. I was joking with Jackie. I talked to her yesterday, I think it was, and we were joking about how he is just a showman. He does things so you can look at him and wow at him, and I think he's just really something special. He's a funny boy. So but he's doing great, and there was no change. I actually almost thought that maybe I would have to put him in a pen and let him kind of decompress for a day. But as soon as he saw the front door here, he leaped out of my hands. I opened the door and he bolted in, and then he proceeded to smell everything that was brand new that wasn't here before he left. So I think that was really funny. Yeah, so he's a ham. But yeah, so he's doing really good. Praline was my other update. So far, Praline is actually doing really, really good. He's a happy boy. He really is. Nusma, I agree. Do you guys not agree? Nusma said Shakespeare acts like he really understands praise for his wheeling. I think I agree. If he's on the wheel, he'll look at you and meow to get your attention. I feel like he's wanting you to give him praise. Maybe that's just me putting, feelings onto him, but I feel like he is like looking at you so you can, everybody stop what you're doing, look at me and give me praise. Yeah, he's so funny. He's so funny. I think so too. And he'll do it, like you'll notice he'll be on the wheel when people are in here, I feel like. I mean, I know he does sometimes at night and stuff too, but he likes when, I feel like when people are around and watching him. I think so too, Kitty Francis. It's like he's trying to make others happy. He's such a very sweet, silly boy. So I love him very much. But, okay, so back to Praline. Praline's doing wonderful. She's gaining weight, which is not much to be said. She was pretty darn skinny. The last time we took her to Dr. Darcy's, she was pretty skinny. But we are seeing it's almost been, not quite, but almost a pound increase in weight gain for her. So that's huge. Come here, be careful. Now, you have not fully mastered getting on shoulders yet. I don't want you to, no. Here, no, don't climb further back. And I'm stuck. Hey, come here. Come over here. Oh, gosh. It's fine. And now he's on to something else. So yeah, good news for Praline. I think she's, I can tell she gained. I can feel she's gained. She's still a tiny bit. And she's always been a bit. I think at her max weight, she was between 6 and 7 pounds. So her losing any weight is significant. I looked on her previous records and all that stuff, and she's always been just a tiny cat. So I think that's just how she's going to remain forever. But that just means we need to try that much harder if she even loses a handful of ounces. Because, she can't afford it. So So we're really trying. Yeah, I think she's doing better. And she definitely has a smaller frame, and she's just a tiny girl. I like that, Cheryl T. Yeah, so I'm happy to report good news for her. So other than that, I think she is 12. Mm-hmm. So I think that's about it for everything that's going on here. We've been opening. There's kittens down here playing, and they're being wild. I did, yes. Oh, thank you, Doris Cat. So the big gnome was actually a gift from Robert O to Lynette, which I think is very, very kind. So thank you very much, Robert. That was very sweet. Hi, Chris. Give her lots of treats. My baby put a lot of weight on when I did that. Oh, yes, good suggestion. Yeah. And someone sent in, and forgive me, I cannot recall. Was it Minnie and Jeff, I think? Which I think I still owe you guys an email. Forgive me. Oh, I'm so behind. But they sent in some HydroCare for her. We've been feeding that to her often. She loves it. And that's been helping greatly. So thank you guys for sending that. I believe it was Minnie and Jeff. And please correct me if you're out there and I said that wrong. But she's been doing really good. How's Cheeto Buff? I have not heard how he specifically is. But the last I knew recently was that he was doing great. I have had updates on, yes, actually I'll give you some. I've had updates on Debbie Cat. Debbie Cat is just doing good. I actually just got an update yesterday, I think, from them on Debbie Cat and how she was doing. Her and her new sibling cat are getting along okay. They haven't become friends, but they don't fight. They just kind of are like, oh, you're there, and oh, you're there. So I think that's a really good start. You know, I'm like, okay, they're not fighting. This is a good start to a good friendship, I think. So they're doing good. Other than that, they are head over heels smitten with Debbie. She's doing really, really, really good. And I've gotten a few pictures of her in her new condos and things like that, and she's just enjoying life. So yeah, Debbie Cat was adopted the same day that like we had the big adoptions, the same day Barry Bell went out, and the same day Shakespeare was adopted, which was last Friday. Yes, I can see if I can try that, KB. Yeah. Oh, I haven't reached out to Alfred and Simpson's family. I'll have to try and see if I can get a hold of them and see how they're doing. I've been getting updates on Barry Bell and Burger. Fine. I know Barry Bell had a little upset tummy. I think just from the car ride. They can get that sometimes when they're coming to a new home. But of course, her wonderful mommy took her to the vet and got her all squared away, and she's feeling much better. But even when she had the nervous tummy, she said that did not stop them from playing and horsing and just wreaking havoc. But so far, from my understanding, they're doing fantastic. Hey guys. Hey. So they're doing really good. Guppy is, from my understanding, doing really good. Now we all know Guppy's a little shyer. She's a shyer girl. She always has been. And it takes her a little bit to warm up and get used to things. It did the same thing out here. Or she did the same way out here, and even when we had her in the back. I agree on Barry Bell. Maybe too much excitement. Probably. She was very excited. She sent an adorable picture of her holding both of them, and they were just nooked in her arms. And I'm like, oh, I'm so happy. Guppy, though. So we knew Guppy was going to be a little shy, or going to be a little nervous going to a new place. That's just how Guppy is. So she had, I think the first day, for about 24 hours, she kind of just was like in a little a little quiet area and just kind of stayed there and didn't go too much any far. But they were able to coax her out, pet her, and play with her, and do all that, which to me is so great. And as of yesterday, she is coming out a little bit more. She got on Artist's lap and jumped on the counter and was able to get loved. And so I think we're doing good. I'm seeing like really good progress, and we're all really happy with this. And I'm really grateful for Artist and Bob, who are patient and know how Guppy is and are willing to let Guppy come around at her own pace. And that's what Guppy needed. You know, I think when she's in her home and she feels more comfortable, I think she's just gonna just blossom and be great. And she's the only cat, and she is just gonna be wonderful. Yeah, it takes a little time especially for her. That's Guppy. That's how she's always been, and she's always needed that little extra time to warm up. Catch is so big. I did see the pictures of her update on Chatters. She just had her first birthday. Is October related to Shakespeare? They are not related. Oh yeah. Yeah, Stuart's saying it took time. It takes time. It took a week for one of ours to come out from behind the sofa. It does. And sometimes we have that here as well. Guppy was one of them where it took, quite a bit of time before we could even get her to come out in the back room. And then you just kind of work with her, keep working with her. She did find out that Guppy loves licky sticks. So that's good. I'm liking that sign. So yeah. So I think all in all, they're doing pretty good. And I'm really happy with that. So yeah. All right. Well, is there anything else, guys? And if not, I'll wrap it up. I love coffee. I know. It's been a like all good news week, really. We've been doing really good. I had one day this week where I had great news from here and great news from my other office all day long, and I'm like, oh my, I'm gonna go home. I have good news all around, and I love it. Dark Cat is lurking. Oh, that does remind me too. One other update I was going to give you is Barb. Barb is she's hanging in there. She has been in rehab for her back, and she did take a fall this week, and she is in Toledo right now. They're running tests and things like that. It's just the normal tests that they run for everything. They're planning, I think, on having her coming back today or tomorrow. I think they're trying to get her back soon, back into rehab. So good thoughts for Barb. I'm hoping we can get some good news on her soon and that she's starting to feel better. And thank you all for those who have been sending cards for her. I really appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. And as far as Dark Cat, she's just a little under the weather, so I think she's just resting. So many people are under the weather lately. Goodness, guys, we need to go take some vitamins or something and stop getting sick. But all right, well, if that's it, guys, I'm going to head out and get some stuff done that I need to get done. And How's Archie? Archie's so sweet. He is so sweet. Yeah, Archie is just an absolute love bug. He's just the nicest boy. I can't get over him. Did you guys see me bringing him up yesterday? I kind of brought him up impromptu. I think it was yesterday. Yesterday, I think. And someone asked about Archie, about was his ear clipped. Yes, his ear was clipped. Our intention was to put him back outside, because he was so shy. I didn't think he would quite come around like he did. But he is such a love bug. I can't get over it. I was trying to take pictures for the blog, and and I could not get him to sit still. He kept like, let me see. Like, look at him. He kept flopping over and was like, pet me? Can you pet me? I'm like, come on, ham bones. I was like, he was being so cute. Don't leave my coffee all alone, sir. Yeah, he is just, he is the happiest little camper. Let me see if I can go snag him. I'll let you go, but hello, Swirly Swirlerson. No, you want my coffee. You're too little. It'll stunt your growth. He's the silliest boy. I would have never. Let me see if I can grab him. There he is. We found out he loves yellow bananas. He's been doing really good about not hiding. He likes to, we have a cupboard under the sink in there and in front Thumper's room. And a lot of times if they're nervous, they like to hide under there. Cats love it under there. It's dark, it's quiet. And he's actually been doing really good not wanting to go under there now. He's been kind of out. And ear clip is a new one for you. So the ear clip is right here. You can see the clip, how it's flattened and blunt on one end. So what that is, it's a universal sign that they've been neutered or spayed. So if you like look out in your field and you see a whole bunch of cats and one has an ear clip, you know you don't have to catch them. Yep. Yeah, how did he arrive? He just kind of showed up like, we were trying to remember the time. Cindy thinks it's longer than I do, but he showed up sometime over the winter, like a year ago winter. He showed up and he just kind of was here. And then he stuck around and he's like, well, this is nice. Hi, buddy. Look at him. He's like, okay, I'm going to go put him back. Okay, we can't oh, Spikey, I'm so sorry, buddy. I'll put you back, so I know. It's a little overwhelming up here. Sometimes I get overwhelmed too, but you don't have to be overwhelmed. Yeah, he was an outside kitty. He just kind of showed up. Ear clipped cats do need updated rabies vaccines after so many. Yes, they do need updated rabies vaccines, and you can still vaccinate them and all that stuff just like normal. I keep a record of all the outside kitties in my charts, so I know when they need something done. They still get their normal yearly vaccines and deworming and all the stuff that we do on the inside cats, unless they are truly feral and we cannot catch them. Then we just try to do the most basics that we can with them, and make sure that they're healthy and well fed. So, so yeah, I keep record of all the cats that we have here, inside and out. So it's always kind of goofy if they're, they show up, but are they going to stay? So I always kind of wait to enter the outside cats in. We'll always deworm them right away, but yep. So there you go. He, so far he seems to be liking the indoors. He doesn't seem to have a problem with it. Kitty's mom, yes, this took him a while to trap him. Prior to him getting neutered, I had touched him like twice. We just can't quite touch him. So, but all of a sudden now you can. Lynette is in the office working. Actually, she's getting ready for another flash sale next week. So, okay, well, I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna get to working and see where we sit. So Zoe, I think he very, very, very is happy to be dry and warm. I had him pinned in a cage for like 3 days, which is like way longer than I wanted to. It was a few days, something like that. But I was just running out of time to try to put him on the floor and see how he would do and get acclimated. And anyways, when I would always peek on him and pet him and stuff like that. And every time I did, he looked like he was so chill. He's like, nah. He's like, it's warm in here. I've got food. I've got water. I'm fine. So, all right. All right. Well, you guys are wonderful. We will talk to you soon. And thank you guys so much. You guys have a great rest of the day too. Thank you. Thank you for making Kitty Christmas so wonderful. Thank you to the mods, all you donors, watchers, lurkers, viewers. You guys are just wonderful. All right. Thank you. Look, Kitty.